Hi, my name's Emma. My presentation is on Jewish Klezmer music. Okay, so, Klezmer music is a genre of music derived from Eastern European Jewish culture, which, as we learned in class, is Ashkenazi culture. So, a klezmer is a Jewish male instrumentalist who plays in a band on special occasions, and the root of the word klezmer is klei, which means vessel or instrument, and zemer, which means song, which makes sense because it was often instrumental music. Currently, klezmer music has spread to all places that Jewish people have settled. So, historically, Christian towns regulated all musical activities, which has kind of been a tradition throughout history. So there were harsh rules as to when and where Jewish musicians could perform. This also extended even past music. There were rules as to how Jewish people and non-Jewish people could interact, and overall, it was just not fun. And because of this strict oppression on music for Jewish people, professional musicians were not traditionally highly regarded in Jewish society. It took the growth of towns and cities for celebratory music to spread to holidays, communal events, and private parties, and eventually, klezmer music was really born as this type of celebratory music. So, instrumentation in klezmer music really varies according to time, place, and availability of instruments. This also has to do with availability of materials, and also it can be difficult to find good string instrument makers. Even now, it's hard to find good string instrument makers, and they're very difficult to create. But generally speaking, klezmer music involved two violins, a bass or a cello, and other instruments such as the cymbal, the flute, the clarinet, and other brass instruments. So here I have the violin, the cello, the cymbal, I don't know what that is, and the clarinet. Okay, so in terms of sound, klezmer music is a combination of Ottoman Turkish modes, Balkan Gypsy, and clarinet styling. So here I have a man playing the clarinet very soulfully. He's a klezmer. And the music is very reflective and soulful, which is reflective of Hasidism. The music can also sound mournful at times, which mirrors struggles with tyranny, poverty, and oppression that Jewish people have faced throughout history. Um, Speaking historically, klezmer music has evolved alongside Jewish immigration. So in the US, you can see klezmer music and how it's intermingled with Dixieland jazz and swing. It truly is an evolving art form. So here's a video of my friend Lucy playing some klezmer music. I convinced her to do this. We usually play music together, but because of college apps submitting music supplementals and the virus, of course, I asked her to send in this video. I included some fun facts about her. Co-concert master of the Marin Symphony Youth Orchestra. Very cool. She's playing Donna Donna here.
Hello, Emma's religion class. My name is Lucy, and I'm an atheist, and I will be playing Donna Donna today.
So, big thanks to Lucy for that one. Very helpful. Next I played Ollie Breeder. I played the main theme on viola, which is not a traditional klezmer instrument. But I thought it was interesting to show that klezmer can be played on multiple different instruments. I also included parts where I'm playing guitar, piano, and some percussion, none of which I actually play, all of which I just figured out for the sake of this presentation. So if it's bad, that's why. Yeah, so that's basically it. As you could hear through our two pieces, what I already talked about with the sound, they're very reflective and soulful pieces. Kind of slow and a bit melancholy, which obviously has to do with where the music came from and the harsh conditions that brought it to life. Um, anyways, here are the websites I took photos from. And thank you for listening to my presentation.